Oh hey, I'm a fat loser who hates his life. You see, I've always been a fat guy and I honestly gave up on life. I mean, I've always been a failure and a disappointment who keeps running away from his problems. And I am gonna beat David Goggins' 100 miles in 19 hours record. Now you may think, oh, it's impossible, you literally cannot do it. Why do you wanna do it? Here's a backstory. Well, hi, my name is Eribite and I live with my parents who are basically disappointed in me. Also had some friends who do not wanna hang out with me anymore because I am a fat loser. But why do I want to beat David Goggins?
19! Me, son!
You see, ever since I was a kid, I've been a fat kid who was looked down upon until I found David Goggins.
David Goggins, a Navy SEAL, one of the toughest men on the planet.
He's just an absolute savage.
The only man in history to complete elite training as a Navy SEAL.
Running 101 miles in 19 hours.
David Goggins ran a 100-mile marathon in 19 hours. He is the hardest man alive. And he was the man who made me realize I need to change myself. So in 2022, I read this book by David Goggins, which changed my life. And because of him, I started working out. I started studying a lot and grinding a lot. And after being inspired by David for a long time, I decided I'm gonna run 100 miles under 19 hours and beat David Goggins' record. That's the craziest goal a 15-year-old could set.
No bro, I'll make it somehow. And whatever happens, I'll always be happy. You can't demotivate me.
But then their downfall hit. I will reveal what happened in the later episodes. In 2023, when I was supposed to beat David Goggins, I had a big burnout. Day 1 of the challenge. This is the hardest challenge ever.
Of all of the physical pursuits that you've endured, which has been the most painful?
By far, my first 100 mile race.
I cannot run. I basically gave up on life. I kept telling this goal to my friends and my family, but they thought of me as a lunatic. Do you think I can beat David Goggins?
No.
Do you think I can beat David Goggins?
No.
Because how could I be the world's hardest man, right? And they had a point. So I heard what they said and gave up on everything. That was until yesterday. I realized that I don't want to be this loser anymore. I don't want to be the failure everyone thinks I am anymore. So I'm going to dedicate this whole year to beating David Goggins. But there's a big problem. You see, beating David Goggins is like beating a level 100 final boss, while I am on the level 1 right now. So I went out and got my level 1 stats checked out, and I am not okay. My stats are a health hazard at this point. I literally cannot do this alone. I need a mentor. I need someone who can help me without judging me. Someone who does not look at my past or my present. This is my brother Kyle Massey. He's a fitness influencer, kindest person I've ever met, and the most positive person I've ever met.
First off, people don't hate you for being fat, and you're not fat. You're just a work in progress, right? You have to start talking to yourself a little bit nicer. Start treating yourself a little bit nicer. My advice to you, man, is understand that it's gonna be a long process, but it's a process that is worth embarking on. Just have to stay consistent with it. That's all that you have to do. And you got it, bro. I'm in your corner. Anything that you need, I got you. Go. Let's go. Oh, that's terrible. Thumbs up, bro. It seems like you have a very far way to go, but it's very possible. You have to just stick with it. So I've lost 65 pounds before, bro. We're no different. I just was a person who stuck with it and said, I'm gonna do it. So start at level 1 and run a 5K. If you cannot run a 5K, you are to shave your head entirely.
I am so gonna win this, bro. I am not gonna lose, bro. It's a little harder than I thought. Let's take a little break. We are running on a very hilly area right now. It's harder than I thought. So I don't want to give up, man. I am tired of being the loser I am. I am tired of people thinking of me as a failure. I am tired of running away from my problems, binging on random food because I could not battle my own mental problems. I am mentally strained right now. My friends probably hate me. My family is disappointed in me. I cannot look myself in the mirror, but not anymore. I'm not going to run away from my problems. I'm going to run in real life, bro. That is so metaphorical. Alright, we've ran over 2 kilometers now. 3 kilometers more to go. I'm out of breath. My leg is hurting right now, bro. I don't know what this part of the leg is called. It got stretched and it's hurting. Oh man, bro, my leg hurts so bad. It's so hard. Try running a 5k at 111 kgs, huh? It's hard. I have done this to myself and I hate myself for it. And I honestly gave up that day yet again. I forgot about this challenge yet again. But weeks later, I woke up with a panic attack.
Listen. This is the very important part. The most important part is what you do when it's just you. What you do when it's just you, you're alone with your thoughts, none of your friends are around, I'm not here, your family members aren't here. How you show up for yourself in those testing moments is going to determine if you make it happen or not.
This was my plot twist moment. This was my dad moment. This was my Spider-Man getting bit by the spider moment. This was the day I realized if I don't change right now, I will stay the same forever.
Because at the end of the day, it's just going to be you. You have to do it yourself. I can't do this for you. I literally can't.
Let's get it, baby. I'm ready for this. This is my promise to you and myself. I will never lose again. I'm gonna beat David Goggins. He ran 100 miles in 19 hours. I'm gonna run it under 19 hours.
You have to remember the pact that you're making today. So when it's just you, you have to remember how important this is to you. And you cannot give up. You cannot give up just because you're tired, you lack motivation, you don't feel your greatest.
I am not a failure anymore. Let's get it.
Everything else becomes easy, bro.
Almost there. I have to touch that tree and we'll complete a 5k. We are not losing. I am not a loser, bro. We've done it, boys. Level 1 is completed. Level 2 soon. I will beat David Goggins by the end of this year. Subscribe for the best journey on YouTube. Let's get it.